and welcome back to my channel. It's your host Arlette, and we are here today with Miss Kailah.
Hiya.
So Kailah, today we just wanted to get to know you a little bit better. We saw that episode 2 of Pop the Balloon If I Love went crazy.
Yeah.
Did
not expect that.
Right. And it went everywhere. And, the people, you were one of the main topics.
Yeah.
And we seen the video go around. So we just wanted to get a little more info on that. And, I know a lot of people also wanted to just get to know you a little bit more. So just kind of start it off and kick it off. Like, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay. So I'm Kailah. I'm originally from Texas, Fort Worth, Texas to be exact. I've been here for about 2 years, played basketball, dropped out and started doing real estate. By the way, when I said about my dad, I was saying it because he put me on and told me how to do things. I didn't mean it like, oh, my dad bought it for me and then gave it to.
Okay.
My dad ain't like that. But yeah, I'm a twin. My birthday's March 12th, so we about to turn up in about a month. I'll be 23 real soon.
Okay.
And I'm just a very humble person, down to earth, and I love people, love pets, but I will turn up on you if you try me. Yeah. That's the Southern in me. Try me.
Good. So, yeah, I'm glad you brought up the real estate thing. So, like you said, people were saying, like, oh, her dad bought those houses and all she's doing is just running it. Because I think you also something about, like,
Airbnb,
property management and stuff like that.
Yeah, property management, yeah.
Okay, so I think a lot of people were assuming, like, oh, she's just the property manager for the Airbnbs.
Yeah.
But they're actually your homes.
Yes. So, I do have 2 homes, and then I also do property management for apartment complexes as well.
Okay.
So, that's... if the men would have asked, they would have known, but instead, assumptions. So, yeah.
Okay.
I love my life, though. I love it.
And now, so with, the way the video went all over and it's been snipped and cut up and put on TikTok, Twitter, whatever you may name it. And I'm pretty sure, like, people are in the DM, left, right, and center, in your comments, all this stuff. So, like, how's it been dealing with all this, like, social media attention?
Right. So, before the show, I did have a lot of followers already and already been, looked at. But doing the show, it did put me more on the spot. And at first, because I've never gotten attention that much before, I did get a little scared. I did want to cry because I'm a sensitive person. But I'm like, you know what? No. And that's why I was trying to get my point across. But then after a while, I'm just like, there's no point. Like, it's no reason. But once I saw, like, bigger platforms posting, I'm like, so then I just looked at it as more exposure instead of like, oh, people are talking about me. Like, I didn't care at that point. Because I knew who I was at heart. I'm confident and can't nobody change it.
Right, exactly.
I just dealt with it after a while.
And so I know when you were on the show, you kind of said, like, oh, you don't really know too much about what you're looking for in a man, this and the third. Has that show, since being on there and, like, having that experience with the different types of men that we had on there, has it helped you figure out a little bit more what you're looking for in a man?
I know I don't want nothing like Dr. Elam, and I'm going to be direct. Don't want you, Dr. Elam. I thought you was cute, but now I don't even care no more. But... just talking to different men, I kind of do know what I want. Okay. Just a little bit, because, like, if I go with what I actually want, it was none of them on there. That's why I told them, I don't know what I want, because I want to give y'all the benefit of the doubt, because none of y'all was cutting it. None. Okay. None.
Got it.
So, but now I'm more into, I want somebody sweet.
Yeah. I
want somebody to lead me. I'm not going to lie. Dr. Elam said a little bit of stuff that I did take in, but... still don't like you. Yeah. But, I kind of know a little bit of what I want now. I'm still young and I'm still looking. I'm not rushing a relationship, but if it happens, it happens.
Okay. Yeah. So you said you want someone to, like, kind of lead you. And I know one of the main points that caused a lot of balloons to be popped on you was when you said you want your man to be submissive.
Look, I'm not going to lie. I used the wrong wording. Okay. I could have said catering in a way.
Okay.
I want a man to cater to me just like a man want us to do whatever for them when they come home. I want the same respect. Exactly. Because that just make me feel like you respect me just as I respect you. Okay. So that's how I look at it. And then just seeing my parents being that way, that's what I want. Okay. So it wasn't submissive. Yeah.
That wasn't the word
I'm
you were
sorry,
looking
I
for.
used the wrong words because I was looking at it. I'm like, why the fuck did I say that? I meant to say, like, cater. There we go. Some people know what I meant, though.
Yeah,
some people
I did see some people try to explain in the comments for what you were saying. And I was like, okay, I get that. But when I asked you again, you were still like, that's a great question.
Because I'm like, I really don't know what I'm trying to say. Like, I know what it means, but Is that the word I'm looking for? I don't know.
And so the main thing going around about you is that you're a liability.
Dr.
Whole
Elam.
liability. Like, how did it feel to be called a liability?
I don't know, because I'm not going to lie. I didn't even know what that meant at first. That's why I'm like, I'm about liability. That's why I was trying to see if he could explain it to me.
Yeah.
What it mean? But then I looked it up. I was like, I'm not a fucking liability. And I'll probably be an asset, not a liability. Because why? I don't have any student loans. Because when I went to school, I got a scholarship. Period. Don't have to pay for anything.
I love that.
And the only bills I got in my name is my car note. And that's it. And a phone bill. So I don't see how I'm the liability. And then no shade to my girl who he picked, because that's my girl. She the bigger liability out of everybody. That one damn show. She's in school. She don't exercise. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm just like, there's no way. There's no way. And I feel like he just picked somebody because that was the last girl. You can't sit there and call me. You contradict yourself at that point. And then she said you was too old. And they said, well, you take care of me. You felt for it. You felt for it. But if I say that, I'm a liability. Okay. Whatever.
Man.
So I'm gonna be the liability to y'all, but I know what I am. But
You're not a liability. Okay.
I'm a liability. Dismiss liability to you. Don't play with it.
Oh man. Okay. And then so kind of to go back on that. So you said you didn't understand what he meant when he said liability.
Yeah.
Okay. Because that makes a little bit more sense now. Because I think when he was calling you that, you were like, oh, well, if you were for it, I'm open to it. And people are like, why is she open to this man that's calling her a liability?
I'm not going to lie to you. I didn't know what it meant. But then I'm not going to lie. He was all over the place, too, with his explanations. That's why I'm just like, what do you mean? Like, at that point, he started confusing me. And that's why I said, you know what? I'm just going to look with the other girls. I don't even care no more. Yeah. Then that's when he decided to bring me back and lecture me again. Like, are you a therapist or a dentist? Figure it out. Shit. Oh, I was just over it after that. Just leave me alone. But he's still he cool people though. You're probably just effable. I would never date you.
It's not for you, right? Nah. Okay. And so, what was kind of like your main takeaway from being a part of the cast?
Just seeing different spectrums of what men like. Because I already know it's not just about being pretty. I know that. Yeah. Like my parents made me, duh. But I mean, just knowing what other men like and not just what I'm used to, and men just like me because I'm pretty, that made me like, okay, you know what? Maybe I do need to look at different aspects and not take it as like someone trying to talk down on me or trying to say that I'm less than. Okay. So, because I was a little butthurt, but I got over it. Because I'm like, maybe he's right. I mean, maybe it is a little growing that I got to do, which I do. I'm only 22. So
yeah.
Like, you can't expect a lot from me. Jesus Christ.
All right, nice. And then, so do you have any like upcoming projects that we should be on the lookout for from you?
Yes, I do. I'm about to go to LA for a casting call. I do have about 4 shows coming up. I done booked myself up like crazy. What else?
You said 4 shows doing
runway.
Oh, okay, nice.
I was gonna do New York Fashion Week, but that's a little too much for me. I might do it next year, maybe. But I got like 3 shows in LA, and then I have 2 shows here, but they're still like the same show in a way.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess it'll be 5, but yeah. There's 2 shows here that I'm doing, and then I'm about to start another business. I'm not gonna say what it is yet because I feel like when you talk about stuff and never work out, just know I got something coming.
Just show up with
it. But I don't know. Then you never know. And 2 years from now, I might pop out with a little baby. I don't know.
Wow.
Snap. Don't know.
All right. So, Ms. Kailah, any final words you want to say to the people? Anything you want us to know?
Okay. Yes. So, Ms. Arlette, I appreciate you for bringing me on the show. Just being around a feminine woman and that's older than me, I don't know. It's just something about her energy and the way. It's just, I feel like I can grow a lot from her and her man's that's behind the camera. I want a relationship like them. Okay. And to the people, I'm not mad at y'all. I took the constructive criticism. It's been a ride, but I'm not mad. I'm learning from everything. Yeah. And if my soulmate is out there, I'm looking for you, Bookie. Pookie butt.
Where you at?
Pookie butt, I'm waiting. Well, but I loved it. I loved everything. Thank you so much. Thank you, BM. You're the best. I love y'all for that.
We loved having you on. You brought a lot of personality, a lot of topics, a lot of discussions, all the above, and you're just such a light, and it's just really wonderful having you around. And thank you so much for coming on today.
Thank y'all. I am out.